Broadcast with a twist. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Barnes out there with Jordan. Then it's Hield. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Harden in at the 1.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Eubanks finds Brogdon. Thompson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Harden against Brogdon. Harden can't hit. Brogdon scanning the floor. Harden grabs the miss. From deep. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Now here's Bey. Fires top of the key. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
That bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contribution.
Gotten off 12 shots from beyond. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
They've got Jordan. Harden out there with ball. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The 3 from Harden. Boston grabs the miss. Boston's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good on the triple. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Harden, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Brogdon outside. Pass to Santos. Hits the three-point bomb. Santos has got 5 points so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Ball. Pulls up from the corner. Another miss by Harden.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, "I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level." Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Harden. Count that bucket. 16 points for him.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great
versatility.
Thompson outside. Lots of room. Connects, the jumper drops.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Harden. Wide open shot is on the money. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And here's Bay. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Harden. Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Hield. Back to Harden. With the second effort, and it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 20.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Brogdon the pass to Bay. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Pass to Achua. For 3, Brogdon. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Robinson Earls checked in for Achua. 1:20 left in the first half of the game. Here's Robinson Earl. Covered by Barnes. Harden against Brogdon. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. The rebound by Harden.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Harden hits them both. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Diabate. It's Brogdon on the wing, guarded by Harden. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Goes up. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of its decision-making, some of its lack of focus.
They'd better wake up early in the second half. And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. The Thunder will be playing at Paycom Center as they go up against the Pacers. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good athlete. He sells fouls really well.
They've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Drew Eubanks out there with Bay. And it's Robinson Earl in at the four-man position. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
They've got Dosunmu. Harrison Barnes is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Harden in at the point guard position.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Brogdon's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. From the high post, Barnes passes to Harden. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Thompson looking for an opening. Bang! The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu. And a guy whose stand brings a lot of energy to the floor, Saddiq Bey.
Yeah, Kevin, you really like all the intangibles with him. Hard-working guy, confident, tough, great guy to have in your organization and in your rotation.
You gotta like how ready Bey always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Brogdon against Harden, and there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Eubanks. Pass to Brogdon, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
Harden against Brogdon. The tray, and James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Eubanks. Thompson for the triple. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A floater. He gets that one.
James Harden.
Harden's got 35 in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Thompson passes to Bey. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Bey passes to Robinson Earl. It's Brogdon on the wing. Driving inside. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
now to see the stats for Malcolm Brogdon. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Brogdon the pass to Eubanks. And stolen by Barnes. To the paint, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Count that one.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
There's the screen. Here's Brogdon. Gets that one through the hole to make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Harden up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Harden against Brogdon. Harden gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Brogdon. A 3-ball. That's a basket. His 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
James Harden again. Harden's got 45 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Eubanks with it. Back to Brogdon. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 47 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Payne dishes to Thompson. For the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Lets the 3 fly, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Diabate. Back to Payne. To the middle. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Achua finds Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Payne. Second chance effort. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Jackson. Back to Harden. 1:32 left to play in the third. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 53.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
Coming on the floor for the home team, number 25, Gui Santos.
Here's Boston. He's covered by Ball from about 19 feet. And that one's good, Boston. Boston's got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 55.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And stolen by Payne. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Diabate can't connect from short range. 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Beyond the arc. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 58.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Payne gets a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter. Lets it go from deep. And good! We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating.